I feel like summer's gonna be over before I even do anything.
Okay, but are you seriously gonna spend your entire summer rotting away on your phone?
But what am I supposed to do?
That's where we come in.
This summer, we're romanticizing our lives, spending less time online, and actually making the most out of summer before it's over.
I'm Brittany.
And I'm Brianna.
And welcome back to the Lewis Twins channel. We are ready to break up with our phones this summer. Too many summers go by where I have all these ideas, all these Pinterest boards saved, and then I literally just spin it inside and scroll on my phone. But no more this year, because having a phone addiction is not cute. It's time to start making memories and stop just living through other people's memories on your For You page. We're going to be having an analog hot girl summer, and we want you to have one as well. So in today's video, we're going to be giving you 50 ways to actually get off your phones this summer and to start living your life. We broke our list up into a few different categories, so if you're looking for a specific summer category, you can look below in the description and find the timestamp. But without further ado, let's get into this list. First up on our list is going to be going to the fair. I know so many small towns host different fairs in the summertime, and I've never been to one, but they always look so fun because you can play games. If you're daring enough, ride rides, eat some fun, crazy foods, and just really get out and enjoy the weather with your friends, and you can bring your family, and it would just be a really fun thing to do on a summer night. Next is to go to an amusement park. This is one of my favorite things to do during the summer. Something about a summer night in the amusement park is literally everything, and you can make a full day out of it, starting when the park opens and closing it. The next one is going to be going roller skating. Next is going to be going to an outdoor summer concert. This is something I've always wanted to do, and it doesn't even have to be like a mainstream artist. You can just find a local artist that's performing in your town and just make a fun day or night out of it and just go and check them out and see what it's about. Next is going to be going to a music festival. Music festivals scream summertime to me. Just something about being outside and listening to music. And I know they do golf ball here in New York in the summer, and you don't necessarily have to go to all days of the festival. You can just pick one day if there's like an artist you want to see and just make a fun day out of it. Next is to go to Topgolf. Next is going to be going to a museum. Next is to visit a cute coastal town. Summer definitely is giving all of the coastal vibes, and you can just find a coastal town that is close to you and just go spend a few hours there and explore somewhere new. Next is kind of a big one, but it's going to be going on some type of vacation. I have always wanted to do this in the summer, and when we were younger, we used to go on a lot of family vacations in the summertime. Just something about summer, and you're not in school, work's a little bit more lenient, so you have more time to do a vacation, and it doesn't even have to be a huge international vacation. You can just go somewhere in your country and just spend a few days. And I definitely have Euro summer on my bucket list for one summer of my life. I don't know which one, but I'm excited for whenever I do that. Going off of that one, the next one is to have a staycation. You don't even have to go anywhere to have a fun time. You can just explore somewhere new in your town. Maybe somewhere that you've always wanted to go, but you just never really had the chance. You can just plan a day to go check it out. Next is going to be having an outdoor picnic in the park. Next is going to be to have an outdoor movie night. Next is going to be having a sleepover with friends. Like I said, school is done, work is a little bit more lenient, so it can be a good time to have a fun sleepover with your friends, and you can order food. You can maybe do a self-care night, movie night. Next is to go stargazing. This is definitely for those of you who don't live in a major city. I know we can't see any stars with all the lights in New York, but I think it'll be really fun if you do live in a place where you can see the stars to just go out there one night and just enjoy them. They're so pretty, and I feel like we most of the time don't really think too much of them, but I think it'll be really fun, and maybe you can see if you can even spot a few constellations. Next is going to be to watch fireworks. Next is to watch the sunset on the beach or the waterfront. Next is going to be taking a ferry. Sorry for the girlies who don't live anywhere near water because you can't take a ferry somewhere. This could be fun to get views of the ocean, and it just be a fun way to get from one place to the next. We don't really take a ferry most of the time. The first one in this category is to do watercolors. Next is to plan a paint and sip in the park. I don't know why this just seems so fun to me. You guys can get a few canvases and paint and then drink a little bit. If you don't want to drink, you can just bring a fun juice or some type of poppy or electrolytes and you can still have a fun time and just unwind with your friends in the park. Next is to get a disposable camera. We do this a lot for our birthday and it's always so much fun to look back on the photos. And this is a perfect way to be able to capture memories without being on your phone. And I just think that they're really a cute memento to look back on and to remember those times. Next is going to be to tie-dye. You can definitely tie-dye a lot of different things. My first thought was t-shirts or headbands. You can even tie-dye a tote bag and use it to carry your stuff in all summer long. Next is to make a summer scrapbook. And I think that this will be perfect to do at the very end of summer. So you collect things all throughout the summer and then you make it at the end to be able to look back on everything that you did. Next is going to be making a summer movie bucket list and actually completing it. I think it could be fun if maybe you or your friends pick one night a week and you're like, we're gonna get through a movie a week to see if we can finish our summer bucket list. And then by the end of the summer, you can see how many of those movies you actually get through. Brown and I kind of do this once a week as well. We definitely want to pick out a few specifically for summer. Next is to read a book outside. Some good places to read during the summer, I think, are a park, the beach, by the pool, or if you have like an outdoor seating area at your home, I think that would be really nice also. Next is going to be going for an evening walk. Something about the summertime air at night is literally unmatched and it's definitely my favorite time of day to walk during summer. Next is to do a sunrise walk and I think that this will be perfect on the beach because you're able to see the sun come up from behind the waves and it's just going to be a beautiful scene and you can get in a few steps while enjoying the nice view. Next is going to be hosting an ice cream night. Ice cream, we all know, literally screams summer. So I think it could be fun if you got a few toppings, a few different ice cream flavors, and you hosted an ice cream night and you invited all your friends or your family and you guys made ice cream sundaes. That just sounds like a perfect summer night to me. Next is to start a home improvement project. This is perfect for summer because if you have some time off from work, but you're not going on a vacation, this will be the perfect time to take advantage of doing those projects that you have put off. Next is going to be making homemade lemonade, and I think it could be fun if you infuse your lemonade with different flavors. Maybe you made a lavender lemonade or some type of cherry lemonade. Those just both sound really delicious. The first one in this category is to go paddleboarding. Next is to collect seashells. And I think it could be really fun if you collected seashells all summer long and then you added them to your summer scrapbook. Next is to try new beaches. Definitely if you live in an area with a bunch of different beaches, I think it'll be really fun to try out different ones and to see if you can crown your favorite by the end of the summer. Next is going to be to go to the pool. Next is to walk on the boardwalk. There are so many different activities and things going on. I think that you can even make a day out of this. There's so many things to explore. You can play games, try new foods, or even go on a bike ride. Next is to have a beach picnic. Next is to have a boat day. Next is to build sandcastles. And I know this kind of seems a little bit for little kids, but I still think it could be fun if you and your friends went to the beach and you built sandcastles because activities don't really have age limits unless you make them have age limits. So I definitely will be building a few sandcastles this summer. Next is to participate in a beach cleanup. And I think that this will be such a great activity for you to do because there's going to be more beach goers, and with more beach goers comes more pollution on the beach. For some reason, people don't know how to throw out their trash. So it just really pollutes the beaches. We have to think about all of the marine life and all of the creatures that live on the beach. And we have to take care of the beach, not only for them, but for us too, so we can enjoy it. You definitely don't want to be swimming in the beach and then like a bag of Lay's like hits your leg. That is so disgusting. You can just search up beach cleanups near you and just find a few to participate in this summer. Next is to go tanning. You can go tanning at the beach, at the park, or if you have some type of roof deck, you can go tanning on there as well. But when you go tanning, make sure that you are using sunscreen, 100% UV protection, because you don't want to get a sunburn and you definitely don't want to have long long-lasting effects from sun damage. I promise you will still get a tan if you use sunscreen. You just really need to make sure that you are protecting your skin. Next is to make a fruit salad. Something about summer screams fruit salad, and I think it would be really fun for you to just make I think it would be really fun sometimes if you did different fruits in your fruit salads, just to try out different combinations and flavors. Next is going to be trying out a summer sandwich recipe. Brianna and I already have our summer sandwich on lock, and I get really nostalgic and I yearn for that sandwich every year. So it could just be really fun to find a new hyperfixation sandwich that is not going to be too heavy and you can enjoy it all summer long. Next is to make popsicles. I think you can experiment with different flavors so you don't get tired of the same flavor combinations. Next is going to be to make s'mores, and for the vegans out there, they do make vegan marshmallows. Dandy's brand has vegan marshmallows and they make the really big ones so you can enjoy s'mores as well. Next is to host a barbecue, and if you're vegan like us, you can host a vegan friendly barbecue or just have a few vegan options if the rest of your friends and family are not vegan. But I think that would be really fun to get everybody together and just have a nice cookout on a summer day. Next is going to be to try a new smoothie recipe. Next is to go get frozen yogurt, and I think it would be perfect if you go get frozen yogurt after a long, nice beach or pool day and just enjoy that summer night a little bit longer and go get some frozen yogurt. The next one is 21 plus, but it's going to be going to a happy hour. Bonus points if that happy hour is on a rooftop. They have so many different ones here in New York, and I'm sure they have some in other places as well. But something about an Aperol spritz when the sun is setting and it is a nice summer night really just sets the vibes. Next is to go to an outdoor restaurant. Just seeing all of the people in New York coming alive again at the outdoor restaurants is just screaming summer. I think it'd be really fun to discover different restaurants around your city. And the last category is going to be New York specific for all the NYC girlies. The first activity we have in this category is pretty ambitious, and it's going to be walking the entire island of Manhattan from top to bottom. So many people do this over the summer, and Brianna and I want to do this one summer, but it is very ambitious because it's going to take probably a full day, like a couple of hours. You definitely need to carve out the time to do it. And it could be really fun if you make it like a scavenger hunt or like a scenic type of vibe, like not just walking straight, but maybe you stop to get matcha, different restaurants, different bucket list items on New York as you're going from top to bottom could make it really fun. And then you can take some pictures and add it to your summer scrapbook. The more that I talk about it, the more that I actually want to do this. Next is to walk the Brooklyn Bridge. We did this one summer, but we actually ran it and it was pretty fun. But this year, I definitely want to be a little bit more relaxed and just walk it and enjoy all of the views. I know we mentioned earlier about going to an outdoor movie, but specifically in New York, they have a place called the Rooftop Cinema Club, and that is where you get to watch movies on the rooftop. And we've done this a few times, and it is literally perfect, and I could just imagine it being summertime vibes when we do it. And they have a bunch of different movies playing, so you can pick which ones you want, and I believe that they're open every single day, so you could definitely find something that fits your schedule. Next is very touristy, but it is to visit the Statue of Liberty and Ellis Island Museum. If you're in New York, you have to do this at least once because it's just so iconic, and I feel like summer will be the perfect time to do it, even though it will be crowded. I think just the weather will be really nice, and you can just make a quick day trip out of it, and you can take the ferry over there and just enjoy it. Next is to watch the Macy's 4th of July fireworks show. Macy's every year puts on this huge spectacle fireworks show on the 4th of July, so it could be really fun to go over there and just see everything in action. It's going to be a lot of people, but it will definitely be worth it. And then once you do it one time, you never have to do it again. Next is to go to the Smorgasbord Food Festival. And I definitely know that they host these during the weekends during the summer. And you can just go. They have so many different food vendors. You can just try different ones and see what you like. And I think that this will be the perfect summer activity to do. We're definitely going to be going to one of these during the summer because we want to see if they have any vegan options. But even if they don't, it'll just be fun to walk around around and just see all of the different vendors. And that's gonna be the end of our 50 ways to go analog this summer. Comment down below which activities you're gonna be taking from this list to be phone free this summer and actually really romanticize and enjoy your summer this year. And if you made it to this point in the video, comment the phone emoji but with the cross over it, because we're gonna be living our lives this summer and not doom scrolling. If you liked the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications so you don't miss a video from us. We'll see you next Sunday with a brand new video. Bye!